Audi Bryanston, and we're going to check out the beast that is the RS6 Performance right here. And we're going to go through on the exterior, the interior, what's under this hood, because it is a stonk of an engine, and what this car really means for Audi. So hi guys, I'm Mr.Autogram, and we're going to check out this new Audi RS6 Performance. Now, before we get into those RS6, let's take a look around at what they have here. There's an TTRS and this Viper green and all the black accents, which makes it look absolutely amazing, and you can see the lines pop. Then an RSQ8 in Nada Grey, and there's the black edition. And over there is an S8, but that is the luxury version of that engine that went in there. So now let's head over back that side and let's talk about the new RS6 Performance. This front end, as the normal R6 was just mean in this black and dechrome car, it looks absolutely immaculate, and you can see the matrix LEDs with some clever technology to block out cars or even signposts so you can see much better. And unlike the normal cars or the S cars, like where they have fake vents, these are real. And also this is also real to channel air outside the car, cooling those brake ducts. But how do you like this front end, comparing it from the E63 and the M5? But although with the M5 it's gonna be a camouflage car, so we won't know yet, but comparing those three, because it is its strongest competition. And now before we go around the car, let's talk about what's under here. A 4-liter twin turbo V8 making 630 horsepower, 850 newton meters of torque. That is up from 600 in the standard car and 800 newton meters, but sharing the same 8-speed torque converter automatic, driving those fat 4 wheels via an 8-speed torque converter. Now this car reduced its 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 to I think 3.2, where the standard car did like 3.4. And this paint looks too good. When the light hits it, you can see there is a purple flake in it. It looks absolutely amazing. But let's go around the car and let's continue. So now, sticking these cars to the ground, metal tires, but you can get these with the Michelin Pilot Sport 4Ss, which are louder than these tires because Michelin already makes louder tires. But these Max are absolutely amazing, especially in this gold. You can get them in other trims like black, diamond cut, or the smaller standard wheels. But I would tell you, option out these so you can differentiate yourself, even though this is an ultimate sleeper. And of course, because it's an Avant, you can see it has a long hood, unlike the R7 where it tapers off into a coupe form. But what do you think about the side view? There's not a massive change from the standard R6, but the wheels and the trimming makes it differentiate itself a bit from the standard R6. Now let's head over to the back where you can see some small changes from the previous car. Even though this does not have a performance badge on it, I actually wanted them to put a performance badge just for the talking stages of it. Now, like the other packages, this is blacked out everywhere, whereby on the standard performance car, you can get this in like a matte silverish finish, especially with those exhaust tips, but these are blacked out and it looks absolutely amazing. You can see the standard typical RS exhaust tips, and you can see the valve in there which is open, and it shuts on cold start so it can warm up the car much faster. But it sounds absolutely amazing, and I think I'm just going to insert a clip of it revving or just doing some posts because it sounds very nice, especially from the standard R6. Which was criticized for not sounding like the previous generation. Yeah, but for looks, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Is this your ideal car, or would you pick an E63 or the new M5 Touring, which is coming in 2025? But honestly, this car in the performance variant, it is my favorite. Even though I love that E63, but for performance wise and comfortability, it is really nice. And now let's head over into the interior and let's see what other changes they've made to this car.
Crazy with this paper, they like you retarded. Become my target.
enter, I just saw something that really quirked me, an RS Performance um, paddle lights. But yes, let's sit in the seat and feel how this car would feel like going 200 miles an hour on the Autobahn. During this vehicle, it is an array of soft touch leather, some Alcantara, and some quilted RS sports seats. And these, you can get these in a different stitching color in blue or yellow. But this car looks absolutely amazing, and I love that new car smell. And now you can see some carbon fiber, and I'm not sure about this texture, but it looks too good, especially with the chrome finishing. Now you get it by fully digital display and the classic Audi infotainment. Now this interior is starting to feel outdated during the time where manufacturers are putting big screens absolutely everywhere. But personally, this infotainment would do just fine, especially it has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Away from the front and let's check out what the space is like in the rear. And of course, a very nice door handle to open, and you can see the same kind of creature comfort you got in the front, you get here in the back. So there's some like nice bolstered rear sports seats and with the same RS logo and some quilting. Some red seat belts of course to match, and you can see down there the seatbelt bucklers are illuminated. So now this, you may think this interior is dark. That's because the sunroofs over here are closed. With those open, it is a perfect cruiser. You can see some same carbon fiber you get in the front, Alcantara, soft touch leather, and they didn't cheap out RS Performance paddle light. This car you can see is still brand new, so whoever is getting this car is going to enjoy. Other things, 4-zone climate control in the back, and the headroom and the knee space is very good in this car, of course being an estate, not like the RS7. But let's check out what the boot is like, and let's see if it has soft close. Of course it does. For a 2.7 million rand car, it has to. So now let's check out the boot and let's see if you can carry some dogs in here. And now it's automatically operated, of course, like the standard RS6. And you can see they didn't cut down on any boot space like the previous RS6. You have some ambient lighting, this parcel shelf which you can pull and store away under here. You can lower down the rear seats from back here, which you don't have to go around and do it yourself. Now, so now let's close up and let's get some more facts about this car. As standard without tax or VAT, whatever, it's 2.4 million rand, but on top of that it's 2.7. And now it's really not bad from what the competition is. Of course you can get a used E63s for around 2.12 million, and that is just fine. But if you want more from Audi, the standard performance version, the most powerful RS6 you can get from Audi before they go V8 hybrid, this is the one I would go for. Now tell me in the comments down below, would you go for this car or would you spec it any differently? But the way it is spec'd, it's pretty standard, pretty nice, and really it looks much better in my eyes, as a car guy, as the standard RS6, even though that car was pronounced the most beautiful Audi they have ever created. So now tell me in the comments down below, are you taking this RS6 home or not?